The best isn't the smartest or even the strongest. The best is the fiercest. The biggest do or die in the entire camp. Tough, indestructible, and fucking ruthless.
Hey guys, Migs on US 007 Animal Style. Today's video is going to be about the hiding spots for the mayor on Sector B. Been getting a lot of messages from people on the server, and you guys have been having a hard time finding him. Again, nothing more frustrating than going through clearing this place and then having the server reset or something bad happen without you finding the mayor and it kind of being all for naught. So today we're going to go over all of his hiding spots. So the first one, I wanted to start here in the industrial area. There's actually a few of them here in the industrial area, so we're going to just go down these stairs here, and I want to show you all of the spots where he hides. One of them, and it is pretty rare, is actually in this staircase right here. He will be sitting right in this area right here. It's pretty rare. I've only seen him there about 4 or 5 times out of, again, well over 100 clears, but I did want to make sure that I mentioned it. The other spot inside here, and a relatively common one, is when you go inside here, is right in back here. We call this the bathrooms, and he'll be snug right in this little spot here, typically, or if he's on this side, he'll be in the back one right here. So again, I recommend checking all of these, but typically, again, he's in this one right here or this one right here, and you'll have an opportunity to kill him pretty easily if he's in there. The other spot that he likes to hide is right over here in this corner, and he'll have a pretty good view on you from this spot. That doorway right there, you can sneak in, but I don't recommend it. Typically what you want to do is get on the second floor and take him from the top if he's in this position right here. Again, he will have his back in the corner, and he's got a pretty good view here. The final spot is he will hide in the other stairway right here. Again, relatively rare, but he will be right in this area right here. Another spot where he likes to hide for when you come around the corner, go into the when you go into the stairway there. So those are the main spots in the industrial area. Again, I've never seen him in any other spots other than those. Feel free to leave in the comments below if you have seen him. But again, well over, again, into the hundreds of clears, and certainly this should be 100% effective in finding him. Going to head over to a couple of the other spots now. Okay guys, so this is the other spot. It's actually directly in front of the industrial area, right by this bus stop here. He hides inside these center sandbags. So this little sandbag shelter, he's typically right here on this side, and he'll hide in this corner right here and wait for you to try to get in. I have seen him on this side as well, in this corner, but pretty rare. Typically if he's in here, he's on this side right here. So he will hide inside the center sandbags right here. On the map, for map's sake, if you need it, it is this bag right here. Not to be confused with this bag over here, which is identical in size and shape. But he's always in this one, again, directly in front of the industrial that we talked about, in front of the ATC as well. Ironically, that's another spot where he is inside the ATC. We're going to head right over there right now so I can show you exactly where he likes to sit. Okay guys, we are inside the ATC here, right across from the industrial area right there that we were just looking at. He's actually likes to sit on the stairs right here, right in the middle of the second floor. He will be sitting right here waiting for you to come up the stairs. You can get him through this window across the road there. You can get his feet. Pretty easy kill. He's not in here that often because, again, it's a pretty easy kill, but he'll always be right here on this second floor. He will not be up top, and he will not be down the bottom. He will always be right here in the second piece. And again, we're just going to keep on moving on and show you guys a couple other spots where he's hiding. Okay guys, here we are by the fire station. We're right behind it. You'll see the apartments there, and also the hangars in yellow, which is where we're going to head in a moment. If you go in the back door of the fire station, you'll see the entry to go up the steps, he will actually be hiding right here at the base of the stairs. He'll be trained on that back door that we just came in, pretty much. He's just waiting for you guys to try to come in there. The default position of this door is open. Again, just the right side though, not both doors. Just the right side is automatically open standard. So you will have an opportunity to kind of get an angle on him if you try to get in front of the fire station. I don't recommend coming in the back unless you really know what you're doing, because he will be trained on that door pretty hard. If you look at the map, I'll show you where the fire station is here. It's right here. Again, these are the apartment complexes, and this is the fire station right here. So again, he'll be hiding right here at the base of the stairs, just waiting for you to come in the back door. And we're going to head over to the next spot here quickly. Okay guys, we're actually inside the yellow building here. If you take a look around, to kind of give you an idea of where we're at. He will actually be at the back here, hiding right at the far end, right there. I'm going to head down there for you guys. So he'll be on the back corner, and it's always the same spot. He'll always be hiding on the back corner right here by this ladder. So he'll be peeking around here, waiting for you to come in the front. You can typically get him pretty easily back down there where we just were on that corner. You just peek right around the corner, and he's pretty open. But again, he's right here, pretty much trained on the front of this yellow building, waiting for you to come through the entrance by this ladder. Is the other location. We're going to head over to another location here, guys. Here we are in front of the apartment buildings. Right across the street from the church, and right in front of his house there, as you can see. We're going to go ahead and head inside. I'll show you the locations. He actually is in both apartment buildings, but ironically, he is always in the exact same spots when he's inside of the buildings. It's at the very top floor, as you'll see right here. You're going to want to be careful, because he can be right here, and he'll be right here looking at the entryway there. Pretty deadly there when he's actually in this spot, but majority of the time he's actually right here by the bookcase. He'll be right here, again, trained on the doorway, waiting for you to try to come around here or here. Again, obviously you can't come in on the balcony. So he will be right here, again, waiting for you to try to come around the corner, and that is in both apartment buildings. So it isn't unique to the first one. He's actually in both, the one closest to the supermarket and the one furthest away from the supermarket. Speaking of the supermarket, we are going to actually run over here real quick, and since it's so close, I won't cut. And I'll show you guys. He does like to hide inside the supermarket here as well. Always the same spot. If you go in the back here, he will be over here in this corner, back here by this bookshelf, or stock shelf, pardon me. He'll be right here. This is where he'll be. And again, he'll be waiting for you to try to come around the corner where we just came from right there, or if you come in the front door and then come around these bookcases, he'll be waiting, I mean the shop cases again, excuse me. He'll be waiting for you to come around here. So he will be in that back corner right there waiting for you to come around. And we're going to head over to the other spot here quickly as well. Okay guys, you'll see that's where we just were, over there by the apartments and the supermarket. We're actually at the mayor's house right now. So he does still spawn in here. It's relatively rare, but it's still worth mentioning. I'd probably say 10 to 15% of the time. He's always in the same spots. He's always on the second floor. He'll be right here, actually, in the stairs. Or if you get really unlucky, he'll be on the third floor stairs here, waiting for you to come up, or around the corner here. So he will be here on the very top floor, right here at the base of the stairs, or at the base of the stairs on the second floor. He won't be in any of the side rooms, so you don't need to worry about clearing those, like this room right here, for instance. Again, there's a lot of windows in there. He'd be a pretty easy kill. So that's going to be the spots where he sits when he is actually inside of his house. Okay, guys, so here we are behind the apartments. We're actually inside the school. This is my least favorite spot where he is. It's pretty difficult to kill him here, especially when you're by yourself. He hides on the second floor and always in the same room, and it's right here when you come up the stairs on your left hand side, this room right here, with no windows. So this is where he will sit Typically, he sits dead center in the middle of the room right here. Again, trained on these doors. That's the only way you can get him, primarily the first one. He will be just waiting for you to come around the corner and unload. So he typically sits in the middle of the room. Sometimes I've seen him a little bit more back in this corner by this door, but primarily he will be right in this area right here, just waiting for you. On the map, if you don't know where the school is, it's this big building right here. Again, this is the yellow building where we just were, and this is that back corner where I had showed you that he was. But this is the school, and again, he's always in this room if he is up here within the school. So once again, guys, this is going to be the spot where he will be inside this room. Again, just want to make sure we're really clear on where that is when you come up the stairs on your left-hand side, these double doors right here. I'd like to also mention, I want you to be extra careful coming up here. There is a guy inside this room across the way, probably 50% of the time in this classroom, and he is at that back corner, and he's trained on this little area right here. So if you're coming up and you think the mayor's in there and you're going to try to sneak around and take a peek, you'll get nabbed right through that doorway by him. So worth noting to try to make sure you're very careful in clearing that guy before you come up and take a look to see if the mayor is here. We are going to head over to one of the last spots here quickly. If we go inside the church, you'll see these little crypts right here. He will be in this corner here or across the way in that corner there. I'll show you here in a moment. So he will be hiding right here in this corner and again trained behind this pew just waiting for you to come in the church. And again also on this side where's another spot he'll be. You need to get pretty close to see around these corners. Again, if he's in this corner and you try to get too close to the opposite corner, you will get shot in the back and killed pretty easily. So just make sure you're checking both sides because he does hide on both sides pretty equally. He won't be on this end of it, however. He'll always be on the front end in this corner or this corner over here. And with that, guys, there's only one other spot where he can be. If he's not in any of the ones we've already covered, he is in this final spot, which is kind of my favorite spot and where he actually was on this run. We're going to head over there now. Okay, guys, so here we are in front of the hospital. This is his final spot that he may be hiding, and again, it's relatively common and a lot of people don't know about it. You need to break the glass, which we've already done obviously, and you need to come back here, and this is where he likes to sit. He'll be hiding right here so you can't see him from any other side. He will be waiting for you to come around the corner. If you run in front here, typically, again, I approach from this side, break the glass, and come in. And he'll be waiting for me, again, trained right here, just waiting for me to come around the corner. If you run in front here by the red desk and try to get him from the back, he will pivot. So he will hear you and he will follow you just like this and wait for you to try to come around this side. So, you know, if you're with a group, this is pretty easy, obviously, one on each side, and, you know, you just kill him. If you're solo, you got to be extra careful, guys. Make sure that you, you know, wait till he loses interest, and then he'll kind of wander around and look down, and you got to really strike at the exact right moment or he will kill you in these close quarters with that deagle. So that pretty much covers every spot that he can be in, guys. With this, I can almost guarantee you'll have 100% accuracy on finding him and ultimately killing him. Hope you find this video helpful. As always, leave any questions or comments in the comments section below, or just hop on the server. Again, US007 Animal Style. Always happy to help the community, and as usual, guys, be safe.
We have multiple personnel with small arms. Understand we are on restricted ROEs. Over. Charlie 9 or 2, this is Red 5. That is A firm. Keep a hard posture. Only prosecute targets that are immediate threat. Over.